$37,172. It's the cost of buying a new Ford F-250 or putting a new pool in your backyard. And according to an article posted on CNBC of February of this year, $37,172 is also the average amount of money student loan borrowers graduate with in student debt. The most effective way to combat the reality of student debt is to learn how to create a personalized budget. Today we'll be discussing how students can create a budget by analyzing current spending habits, setting attainable goals, and implementing lifestyle adjustments to put the budget into action. So the first step of analyzing your current spending habits is really the most important and crucial to the whole process. You can do this by creating an Excel spreadsheet and filling in all your transactions, withdrawals, deposits that occur in a 2 to 4 week period. This is a good way for you to visualize just exactly where your money is coming from as well as where it's going. The length of time that you collect data for can depend basically on how much time you're willing to put into it. 2 weeks is the best kind of rule of thumb for it, but 4 weeks, if you have that much time, will give you a better depiction of just exactly how much money you're using. The next step is to use the data that you collected to formulate goals. These need to be attainable, realistic, and measurable. Some examples of these goals could be to plan the amount of money that you want in your savings by the end of 3 months, or you could say next month I only want to spend X amount of dollars on fast food. These are both realistic because we can presume they're within the confines of someone's budget, or we can also say they're measurable because they have an exact dollar amount or time frame to know if you successfully completed the goal. The last step is to implement lifestyle adjustments to carry out your budget on a day-to-day basis. This could look like buying off-brand at the grocery store or getting a part-time job so that way you have more money to spend. You could also use the data you collected in the first step to figure out if you have any memberships or subscriptions that you aren't using that are just draining money from your bank account. It's important to note in this stage that every month is going to be different. For example, in December, you might not be able to put any money in your savings because you're having to spend more on gifts for the family. Like myself, my birthday's in February, so that's usually a month where I have more money coming in. You can use this to offset months that you don't save in. Your budget is overall just made to be a structured guideline to help hold you accountable for your financial goals, but it's meant to be flexible just like your everyday life is. A study done by thebalance.com found that it is proven college students have less stress if they are following a budget. It's important to implement a budget while you're in college because once you graduate, that's when you have to start paying off your loans, and you might incur costs that you don't have in while you're a student in college, like rent or your cell phone payment or car payment. So the best way to combat the looming reality of student debt is to learn how to personalize your own budget. You can do this by analyzing your current spending habits, setting attainable goals, and implementing lifestyle adjustments to carry out your budget on a day-to-day basis. A study done by the Wall Street Journal found that $351 is the average amount that you pay monthly on your student debt. By having a budget, you can spend $351 every month towards your debt, as well as comfortably using the rest of your money to save and spend. Thank you.